How's it going, everybody? Sorry if the eyes are red and stuff. I just recorded the end of my vlog video and honestly broke down crying a little bit. So we're gonna try to get through this recap together very quickly for you all who are traveling home today, myself included. This World Championship, pretty crazy. 2.05 million on the line, a bunch of different things, and it came down to one day, Championship Sunday. And if we ran it 100 more times, different result every single time. And that's what's the beauty of it. There's going to be a interview that comes out soon with one of the players that was here that kind of talks about what it means to play at the World Championship, that he'll be able to put it into perspective better than I ever could. But it's kind of what they all work for and what they build for. So 7 best of 7s all in one day. Pretty crazy stuff that it all leads to this, and congratulations. But we always knew how good they were, and we had a lot of questions and a lot of doubt. Oh, it's only online, it doesn't count. And then we go through a year of Rocket League of them being completely dominant, and then we get to the fall major, and they beat NRG, and we're like, there's no crowd, it's kind of and then they fall off a little bit in winter and make a roster change, and in spring they come back and start clapping people again. But there's this new team, Moist, that's looking pretty good. And we're unsure on what we're going to get. But there's no doubt in my mind that BDS is the best team in the world. And even with, and I hope he gets a lot of credit, do not forget about Mark by 8. He is a big reason why they are where they are today. But Seiko, obviously, as well. So unbelievable stuff to see. And massive congratulations to Team BDS, your 2021-2022 World Champions. 7 matches today, all absolute nail biters. It was kicked off and set a pretty good start to the World Championship with FaZe and V1. Primarily, I think V1 played better and should have won it, but nerves and stuff definitely got to them, and they started making mistakes they shouldn't have. And FaZe is able to close it out. G2 has a very convincing series over NRG. BDSK Corp going to 7, absolutely brutal. Back and forth. That one, it's crazy to think about how it comes down to one goal. And that's the team that ends up going all the way to the World Championship and winning the whole thing. What happens if K-Corp ends up scoring one more, or winning a difference? Like, it's so crazy to think about how many different permutations there could be in this circumstance. Fury and Moist, probably arguably one of the best series of the day. That was a treat. Furia playing upset, top 4 in the world, South America. Let me say it correct. Furia. I can't. I'm so tired. Furia. I was saying it right all day. Now I'm just messing it up. But Furia, no, you know those words when you say them too many times, and then it sounds wrong? I don't know. Either way, Furia, American, playing upset to Moist was absolutely incredible. What a series. Absolutely fantastic. Crazy in and out saves. Moments where, like, Moist would have, like, the ball would be in the net, and they, like, push it out and then go back the other way and have a 2-goal swing. Because, like, crazy stuff. But Yox and the boys managed to do it, which is impressive. We then went to the semifinals. We got to see G2 and FaZe, and G2 again, not stopping, looking like the beauties they are. JNAP's continuing to propel them forward. Chicago also having a pretty big impact. And then we went back, BDS and Furia, and Furia starts up 2-0, and we're like, all right, here we go. BDS calls a timeout and then holds over the course of the next 4 games Furia to 3 goals, which is kind of absurd, and they close them out. 6-0, 2-1, 2-1, 5-1, and they look dominant. At that point, there's conversations about taking a break between that match and the next one, and you're talking about a team that's been sitting for an hour versus a team that just got off a match 10 minutes ago against, arguably a really good warm-up. Is that unfair, this or that? And I think at that point, it's just such a different level of intensity and stuff, and you can't really prepare for it either way. So even if that, it didn't matter. BDS just doesn't make mistakes. Their defense is so difficult to get through. There was a little bit of nerves, it looked like, at some parts during the G2 series, but at that point, like, no discredit whatsoever. It was a great match. BDS played impeccable. The crowd showed their love. I will say, I do think, due to everything going as late as it did and all the craziness that was going on, it ran extremely late. A lot of people were ready to get up and go, just because they were there from 10 a.m. all the way till now 9 p.m. Like, it's a really long day of Rocket League after already watching all week long as well. So some things to refine, There's just kind of overall thoughts, but something that doesn't need to be refined is that BDS roster. Probably the only team in Europe at the top that's probably going to stay the same after the end of the season. Maybe maybe Moist, maybe not. I don't know. It's BDS is so good. They win the whole thing. So your first place team is BDS. Second place is G2. Tied for 3-4 is Furia and FaZe Clan. Of course, FaZe tied for 3-4. Who would have thought? Top 4 as always. And then 5 through 8 all tied are Moist, K-Corp, NRG, and Version 1. So wild stuff. A lot of things for these players and teams to be proud of. But a beautiful season. 10 months of hard work for all these guys. And I know the offseason is going to be absolute insanity between all the roster stuff, all the people that I've been talking to during this time, and all the things that are going on. It is going to be the craziest offseason we have ever seen. This is the first time that we've actually gotten to see what a true season in the circuit-based format looks like. And my goodness, here we go. So again, congratulations to your world champs. Congrats to everything that they've done. If you guys want to have more about the actual recap, if you want to talk specifics and stuff like that, obviously there's a lot of things going on. There's things I got to do. I'm late for a party that I'm actually supposed to be making an appearance at as one of their people with V1. So I gotta get out of here. But seriously, thanks to everybody for the support, all the things that you guys have done. We'll have a LAN vlog video coming. With a lot of cool footage and a lot of cool stuff that we've done. Seriously, I can't thank you guys enough for taking the time to sit and chat and say hello and say all the nice things that you did. Some completely making me actually tear up and bawl my eyes out after hearing them. So you guys are awesome. I greatly appreciate you and helping me and providing me a platform to do what I love. And some pretty crazy changes most likely happening here in the next few months that I'm excited to share with you all. So with that said, RLCS 21-22 comes to an end. BDS, your world champs. Congratulations to them. G2 with the runner-up. Tough loss. And excited to see what happens next, because quite honestly, I don't know what that is. But I am signing off here from Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, wherever the heck we are. And yeah, I'm excited to see how things play out. See ya.